what's happened so far in Aberdeen. A 7-7 draw between Ronnie Baxter and James Whyte. Whyte had 5 match points. Look at this for a scoreline. 100 average from Phil Taylor. An 8-1 demolition of Mervyn King. Up next, Raymond van Barneveld against Terry Jenkins. And rounding off the night, Simon Whitlock against Adrian Lewis. A must-win match for Lewis. Table looks like this. Phil Taylor, he could get a possible 26 points with 2 more wins in his run in towards the end of the season. Mervyn King in second place, 1 point clear of James Wade and Ronnie Baxter. And look at the leg difference as well, plus 48 for Phil Taylor. A very nice 70 to wrap up the victory, finishing it with that double 2. Unlucky, he says to Mervyn King, but when Taylor's in that sort of form, he takes some stopping, doesn't he? Well done, Phil. They're singing your name. It's not often they do that in Scotland. You really won them over with that performance.
I think so. This is your pal Louis, by the way.
Hello.
You've given him your darts and your dartboard, which is always a nice thing you do at the end there.
You never know, this could be the next Scottish world champion, this fella. You never know, do you, pal?
How much, Phil, is about setting down a marker for the end of season playoffs, because Mervyn King looks like he's going to be in there?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's not so much about setting a marker. Mervyn's been playing superb this season, and he has. I think Mervyn has been the player to beat, to be quite honest with you. He's been so consistent and dedicated, and he's been under so much pressure week in, week out. You know, you've got to play that against Mervyn. He was unlucky there. He was very, very close, but it didn't quite go in for him.
What would it mean to you to win the last 2 games of the season, or at least get draws in the well, knowing you, win the last 2 games of the season and go the entire campaign unbeaten?
Do you know what? I'm loving what I'm doing. You know, for the last 4 months I've been ticking away a little bit. I can't remember.
Keep waving, Phil. Keep waving.
Got me then. But I'm loving what I'm doing. It's. I don't know. I've like got a new lease of life. It's been the most fantastic month of my life, I think. I've changed my diet, I've changed my exercise regime, I've changed everything that I'm doing, and I'm just really, really loving what I'm doing, you know. I get up every morning and think, thank you, do you know what I mean?
This was the only tournament that eluded you on Sky last year. What would it mean to you to go one better, win the Premier League and the clean sweep of everything?
I tell you what, I don't know how Glasgow and Celtic get on with it, but this is fantastic. Without a shadow of a doubt, this is the best we've ever had. To win the Premier League, I think second to the World Championship, to be honest. Blackpool's one of my favourites, World Championships, but come on, the Premier League is special.
Who do you think is going to join you in the semi-finals? Because it is very tight, still loads to play for in the last couple of weeks.
Right, what a question. I think the big game's next one with Barneveld and Terry. And then Adrian against Simon is going to be
must win for Adrian.
He's got to win, and Simon also has got to win, I think. I think Mervyn's going to get the hump for next week, which he normally does when he loses, and he's going to be a monster next week. It's like this. It's like the Premier League of football. I feel a little bit like Chelsea at the minute, and I suppose maybe King and James Wade feel a little bit like Man United. But it is so exciting. This is the best Premier ever. Come on, pal.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, everybody. Phil Taylor. Up next, the man they'll be cheering from Holland, Raymond van Barneveld, is on the way.